Speaking with the leaders from the life and annuity industry, we're noticing that there has been a lot of human labor invested in doing this repetitive reporting, documentation, or assembling data from spreadsheets to refined memo or PowerPoints. Today, I want to show you our technology solutions Insights and how Insights can help you draft your first version of documents much faster and allow you to interrogate your workbook for the business logic behind it. The very first step is to go ahead and scan the folders that contains that list of Excel workbooks. We'll be using reinsurance pricing workbooks as an example. This folder itself contains a baseline Excel workbook as well as multiple sensitivities that have been completed. Let's go ahead and give it a name called reinsurance pricing. Within seconds, we have all the workbooks scanned. What Insights allows you to do is that you can go ahead, select any of the workbook and start interrogating about the business logic here. What is this workbook about? Our AI would be able to answer the contents in this workbook, the purpose of it, as well as different components, how the calculations is completed. Let's try something else. I saw this line item called IRR on capital. What is the IRR on capital? Our AI would be able to pinpoint this exact range and identify the formulas in there and explain it to it. Now let's try a different question. How can I improve IRR? This is the amazing part. Our technology is able to understand the drivers of IRR, which line items actually fit into this final line of distributable earnings and used in the IRR calculations. And based on the logic itself, it would provide recommendations such as you can reduce required capital or lower the ceding commissions to improve your IRR ratios. All right, now let's turn to a different feature that's offered in Insights called Insights Projects. What you can do here is you can actually create a new project for yourself with a list of spreadsheets that you have scanned. Assuming this is your first time creating a reinsurance pricing report. And once all the workbooks has been scanned, you can ask this question saying, hey, can you create a summary report of all the reinsurance pricing workbooks, the baseline versus different sensitivities, and provide some comments? Our AI would turn the request into a project plan and identify the relationships between all these various workbooks and compile a quick summary within minutes. All right, there we go. It looks like you have a saved results report over here. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. It has an executive summary kind of detailing what this are, as well as a baseline versus sensitivity summaries here. It really just takes a few minutes for us to get this far. And you can keep asking him to refine this result report based on your need. You can also add your own comments into it or copy paste it somewhere else. Let's try something more exciting. Now I have a results report template, and I can just provide that to our AI assistant and ask the AI to update the result report based on the template that's being sent. Now what I'm showing here is that template framework with an overview, key results, profitability, economics, and then sensitivities, change versus baselines, assumptions, and dependencies. All right, let's go ahead and send this to our AI and ask him to update the results report. Now with the template being provided, our AI is going to scan through the formats of the template. What are some key infos it requires or key user tones that the template has specified? We start aggregating and assembling the information from the Excel workbooks to this fine template here. Let's give it a minute. So now I have everything structured in a consistent format based on that template. As you can see here, overview, key results, profitability, sensitivities, etc. So what matters is not just this one run. It is that the team can now use the same process again next cycle with a better starting point and get consistency across these reports and memos being generated. With that, we have concluded our demo today on Insights, a technology solution that can help you find the repetitive work, understand the logic behind it, and turn it into a repeatable draft-ready process.